Good afternoon, everybody. It's Lynn, the leather bag lady. Don't get to spend much time with you these days, do I? It's Monday. Had a great weekend. Great weekend. Yes, every moment at the trailer is a great moment. But this weekend, Friday, was like a monsoon. It rained from the minute I woke up to probably 8:30 at night. And then it was the most amazing sunset. And it was like the sky had a big line drawn in it. And on the other side of all that dark, cloudy stuff was purple and orange and pink. And oh my goodness me, it was beautiful. So the sunsets are pretty spectacular, just the way our park is positioned. So that was beautiful. Saturday, it was sunny, but man, was it cold. And we got our step done finally. Russ came for a short minute in the rain on the Friday, finished our step. Brad and Jules came up, and oh boy, they've got a project going on in their trailer. They got a little bit of water damage, and they're tackling it themselves. They're so brave. They really are. Nothing scares them. Excuse me. Jules has a lot of patience. She'll research and video, and I don't have a lot of patience for that kind of stuff. And Bruce has even less than me. So not such a good combination if you want to try and tackle something yourself. Blair and Carrie didn't come up this weekend. We missed you guys. Dave and Christina are up with their family, and Karen and Lee were there, and we always have a good time. Lots of boats coming in and out of the water and that kind of thing. So the pool is supposed to be opening in a couple of weeks. I've never been there when the pool was open. Last summer was my first summer. So we'll see. We have our little red robin sitting on her nest. So we want to put our screens and curtains up for the gazebo, but we don't want to disturb her. So Bruce is not happy about it, but us ladies would kick his ass if he took that bird's nest down now. She's sitting on the egg, so hopefully they won't take too long. I Googled it, and it's like 2 weeks from hatching to leaving the nest, and then the babies stay with mom and dad, predominantly the dad at the latter stages. He continues to feed them, and she's off getting knocked up again for the next round. Like, you go, girl. That's not allowed in our world. Or maybe it is. You just come to an arrangement. I don't know. Anyway, I've got a couple of bags for you today. I thought it would just be a little chitty chat, but I have found a few Roots bags that I thought I had listed. Or I think what may have actually happened is that I've had doubles of things. So I won't list doubles. I'll just wait until the ones sell. So I don't know. I've gone through my listings and I'm not seeing these bags anywhere else. So I'm listing them again. So the first one, you may recognize if you followed me. I have had this bag before. It's a great little bag. It's just a little, if you were really petite, I think you may be able to put it on your shoulder. It's a 6.5-inch strap drop. It's a small bag. Now, I don't have a strap right now that would work with it, but you could attach a strap here and then kitty corner over here, and you could have a crossbody shoulder strap. No problem. This bag would lend itself. The straps hang down very easily, and it would be very easy to do. It does have a double zipper, so there's an actual zipper on both sides that meets in the middle. There is an exterior pocket. And I love this winter red color. I love it. Interior, there are a few little marks inside. Nothing too crazy, but they are there. Just looks like some little pen marks. So I have put it on the listing. I do encourage everybody to watch the videos, because not only are you going to get a sense of the sizing, There's no Roots stamp on the bottom of this guy, but there's your Roots made in Canada. And it's just a slip pocket here. And I think there's a little, tiny little pen mark here. So maybe that's why they weren't listed. I don't know, but this, I really like this bag. I've had this bag in quite a few colors over the months that I've been listing on Etsy, and they've sold. So cute little summer bag to go for lunch or whatever. Bag number 2 is another Roots iconic bag. These lettered bags. So they're almost like a little Speedy. Now, I had an incident recently with Etsy where I had a bag on there and I called it Chanel like, and they flagged it. So, and I had another bag and I called it Tiffany Blue. Now, apparently Tiffany owns that phrase, so you can't use that kind of stuff. Now, I noticed that the listing was active today because I didn't call it a Chanel bag because it's not a Chanel bag. I said it was Chanel-like. So probably won't do that from now on. If I'm going to call it anything, I'll do it in the video. Because, I mean, this is kind of Louis Vuitton Speedy shape. Obviously, it's a Roots bag. It's not Louis Vuitton Speedy. Black and pink. This one does have the little Roots stamp. There is a tiny little bit of color transfer. Just right there. Very, very slight. But my rule of thumb, as you know, is I'd rather give you too much information because I don't want you to purchase it and be disappointed. I've added a strap to this bag because I had one available. It's a black leather strap. It's not adjustable. I think it's a 24, 25 inch strap drop. So it's quite significant. The interior of this bag has the Roots in the nylon, and then your Roots made in Canada, a zipper pocket here. And the interior of this bag is in fabulous condition. So a little bit of, you know, the leather is super soft. So it just makes things, that's the kind of interior webbing that makes the rolled handle. It's not damaged in any way, but it has kind of flopped over where the guide stops. But again, the straps sit very, very flat. This is an excellent bag to make into a crossbody. The letter N, cute little bag, black and pink, kind of, I'm black and mauve. I've given up on that bra. I'm sorry, but I'm not happy with it. It's all bobbled under the arm. I've washed it once and I'm not wearing it anymore. It doesn't fit. So what I'm wearing is these kind of gym, I mean, it makes you look like you've got a uniboob, but I don't care. Even Bruce said, he goes, it makes you look a little smaller in the top because so I don't know. I'm trying. I pulled hamstring muscle this morning. So there goes my freaking weight aspirations for today. I found online, I think her name's Leslie. She's doing a beginner yoga, 15 minutes for 30 days. So each day you get a different 15 minutes. I thought that was an amazing idea. So I did it this morning and I was kind of laying there doing the stretches and I just thought, this is such a no-brainer. Like, how can you go about a day of activity of any sort, walking, bending? I mean, I pulled a hamstring muscle. I mean, I did stretches this morning. So God knows what would have happened if I didn't stretch. But it just made a great amount of sense to me that you have to spend some time warming. You know, it's like taking your car out of the driveway and hitting it right out of the driveway. You got to warm it up. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. 20-hour fast week this week. So what time is it? All my watches, the batteries have gone on all of my watches. So, and I bought a summer watch last year and I can't find it. So I don't know where anything is after packing up to get the ceilings done. So a bit of a mess. But I went into the shed. I got my little tub of weights. I thought they were all 1, 2s, and 3s, but they're not. There's 1, 2, 3s, there's some 5s, and an 8. So that's perfect. I'm taking my step with both risers. My yoga mat, I need maybe 2 or 3 more yoga mats. And Christina and I, we are going to be babylicious very, very soon. It's all in our minds. We were just talking about that this morning. It's all in our minds. But you know what? If you feel confident and you feel good about yourself, it doesn't matter. So that's what we're planning on doing. The laundry's done, I think. I just stopped the dryer to do the video so it wasn't noisy. But I think everything's dry. Get that folded, put it back in the basket, load the car up again, and back up I go. So just a little quickie to say hi to you all. Hope you're all doing really well, enjoying the weather as it gets nicer and nicer. June 1st tomorrow, the stay at home was supposed to be lifted the 2nd. I can't see that happening. I think they're going to extend it to the 14th when stage 1 starts. It's going to be too confusing if they don't, but who knows? Golfers are out in full force. Not this weekend coming, but following weekend, Bruce is away on a golf tournament. So I'm doing some Mother's Day stuff with my mom because we obviously weren't allowed to do it. So it is what it is. Every day is a different project. I'm getting so geared up to go back. We were talking over the weekend, February 23rd, when we opened up from the last shutdown. Christina and I went shopping and there was a snowstorm and we took a brief video. And I think that video is the one that has the most views on all of my videos because this is 189 today. So, like I said, I don't care. You know, if I've got new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I'm just a 53-year-old woman trying to run a little hobby business. And I was tired of people asking me things about the bags that were in the listing on my Etsy shop. So I decided to do a video and that way people can see it in real time. I talk about my fitness. I talk about the trailer. I talk about my friends. I talk about my main squeeze, Mr. Bruce. And I try and do the bags as close to the beginning as possible because not everybody is interested in that. So, but I have had quite a bit of feedback that my customers are really appreciative of the videos. It helps them make their decision. It's tough to buy stuff online. Buying some stuff from Amazon, not a fan. If it's not a specific brand that I am aware of, and I haven't been able to do any research. We bought golf cart seat covers, too small. My mom just bought a canopy cover for her swing, too small. You know, it's just money down the drain. So I prefer not to do Amazon, to be honest, if I can help it. I'd rather see it, feel it, smell it, touch it, and take it home with me that day. That's just, I guess, old school, but it certainly is how I prefer to work. So I'll leave you now. Have a great rest of the day. Probably won't hear from me for the rest of the week. We're just counting down the days until I can bring you amazing new bags because believe me, I am as anxious to get excited again about the bags that I have in my home. I mean, the bags on Etsy are beautiful. I've got some gorgeous bags on Etsy, but I want some new stuff. I want some new product going through my hands that I can get reinvigorated about and energized about and all that stuff. Anyway, have a great day. Talk to you again soon. Bye, everybody.